This is my review of the Who album Live at the Oval 1971. It was released in 2025. Before I talk about the album, I just wanted to say that next week will be the Who studio album ranking, and then after that I'm going to do kind of a one-off review and do Keith Moon's solo album, Two Sides of the Moon. And then after that I'm going to start on the Megadeth discography since they just released their final album. I thought it'd be a good time, so kind of going in a different direction after this. So yeah, this album I bought it soon after it came out. And I've listened to it quite a bit for a while. I was listening to it driving around. And I was pretty excited when I first saw that this was coming out because, well, mainly because it has Love Ain't for Keeping and Bargain on it. I've always kind of wanted to hear something live of them from around like the Who's Next era, because it seems like most of the live stuff that I have is from like earlier, or like by the Who by Numbers stuff. I've seen, I think, like 2 different concerts of that, one on YouTube and then one I have a DVD of. Anyway, not a lot to say about this album, but I do enjoy it. I don't think that it sounds like quite as good as like Live at Leeds or so. Like just the sound of the album overall is a little like muddy. Sometimes can't hear the drums as well as I would like. But overall it sounds pretty good. Sounds like they're playing pretty well. Though once again kind of not like at the Live at Leeds level. But for the track listing, they open up with this little like So Glad to See You kind of like jam thing, and I don't know if that was like improvised or not, or if they had like planned that, but it's a kind of cool way to open the show. And then they have Summertime Blues, one of the covers, which is a good version of it, and I always kind of like complain about the covers a little bit with them because I'm like I kind of like to hear some of their other stuff more, but it's not no use like complaining about a set list from the 70s now, but oh well. Then they go into My Wife, which is cool. Love Ain't for Keeping, which, like I said, I was excited to hear that one live, and like that. I like this version of it quite a bit. Then you have Can't Explain and Substitute, and then Bargain, which it was cool to hear that live because I don't think I'd heard that live anywhere else. Then Behind Blue Eyes, Won't Get Fooled Again, which this version of Won't Get Fooled Again is kind of interesting to me because it sounds like a little more unsure than some of the versions of it I've heard later, and I don't know if that's because it was like how new it was or what, but just kind of a different sound to it than like later where they seem to get more like confident with it. Then you have Baby Don't You Do It, which is sweet. That's one of the, I think, better like covers on here. Some really cool drumming and stuff on it. Then Pinball Wizard, See Me Feel Me, / Listening to You, and then My Generation, and Naked Eye, and then they close with Magic Bus. So pretty solid track listing overall, and like I said, it sounds pretty good. Definitely a really cool live album. I'm really glad that they put it out. And like I said, it's not like quite as great of a live album as Live at Leeds, but it's the one like right now that I put on more because it's just cool to hear some of these songs, and I've listened to it a lot less. So I definitely recommend this. Pretty good live album.